Alright, we're here in Miradmoore and we're gonna explore this level with these little turtle platforms swimming back and forth. That's cute. Whatever. That's cute. I don't know. I don't care. So this level is fun because it has all these hidden tunnels and passages, and it's honestly kind of annoying. So that's why I got the X-ray goggles pretty early. Maybe we can find some of the conditionals, or the mini dungeons that are here. Let's see, is this a conditional or a mini dungeon here? I think it is because it's out of the way and oh, it's a hack chip, even better. So we're getting these hack chips super early because we already have two. But we haven't learned the hack chip yet, so... The hack chip makes this game so broken, so it's fine if we don't have it for the first, like, half of the game. But you're gonna want to use it for the harder boss battles. I mean, maybe if you're a pro at this game, you don't want it, but, like, if you're speedrunning this game, you probably want it. Go check out AkuCake's speedrun of this game. He has the world record for it. He's a nice guy, I think. I think. We don't even have to watch like the full like hour and 40 or whatever it is. Is it hour and 40 or is it 2 hours and 30 or something like that? I don't know. All these speedruns kind of blend together in my head. But I do like watching speedruns. I was just thinking how much I enjoyed the Super Metroid Impossible speedrun. Like, that was cool. That made me start playing Metroid Prime again, and I had taken a hiatus for that game for like a year or more, maybe like a year and a half. Here's another thing. I think this is either a shop or a conditional. Yeah, it's definitely a conditional, so that's fun. I should watch more Vinesauce. Because I watch, also I don't know, I never figured out what the difference between Vinesauce and Vsauce was, but I know that Vsauce talks about science and that Vinesauce plays games, so, but like, Vinesauce just plays like weird games, and he's super deadpan. He's just like, he's silent for like a minute, and then he's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. So, but I guess there's like Vinesauce Vinny, there's Vinesauce Joel, or like, I don't know. I can't remember all the different people on Vinesauce. But I was watching somebody, one of them Vinesauce guys, was watching him play the Fantastic game this morning. Just cause like Big Tip on a Bus was talking about it in one of his videos. So yeah, that's cool. There should definitely be more games like the Fantastic game, cause just, yeah, cool. Oh, these guys are fun because they just kind of spawn an infinite amount of gremlins. So if you don't kill them, you can kind of farm a lot of money off of these gremlins. They don't actually spawn infinite gremlins. I think they stop after a while, but it's kind of fun pretending that they do spawn infinite gremlins, or just spawning as many gremlins as they do, and then just kind of saying, okay, yeah. I don't know where I'm going. This was always my least favorite level. Not that I always hate water levels, but water levels do tend to be annoying, I'll grant them that. They are pretty, but they tend to be really annoying. I also just find this music to be super repetitive. Like, it's a nice atmosphere, but like, if you're listening to it for like 5 minutes, it has that one like little melody and whatever, but it's one of the most boring songs in the game just to listen to on a loop for 5 minutes straight. Like, I guess when you write video game music. Oh my gosh. Okay. Watch, we're gonna... Yes, that's what I wanted to do. I kind Come on. Live and let live and run into other enemies' projectiles. No? What? Do. So yeah, it's just a game with like... And also people started calling them egg-likes. Instead of roguelike, they're just egg-likes. I don't know either, but I just hope that by pressing the button... Oh, that's interesting. I'm blocking a few projectiles. Did you see that I was blocking those projectiles from up and to the left? I was actually shooting them and blocking them. Oh, oops. It was a very weird angle, so it shouldn't have worked, but it did. So yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, let's keep going. Maybe we can find Algo. I don't know. Maybe we can fight the next boss and have a fun time. Algo is... I think Algo... Also, I don't know how that works. How pickpocket or whatever works. I think pickpocket lets you get enemy or coin from shooting enemies, but I don't actually know how it works. We might be ready for this boss, which is Negmanity 2.0. We might also just want to find Algo. I don't care. I don't really know. Algo, you just have to go straight down to one of these holes. So he's at the bottom of one of these holes, but all these holes might be basically connected because of all the invisible walls or the fake walls. Or actually, they're not fake walls because they're just real walls, but you can just shoot them. So, yeah, I don't remember where Algo is, but I kind of remember where he does. I have a vague sense of the recollection of the sense of where he might be. So, we were just here, no? This was where the hack chip was. Yeah. So that's kind of annoying. So when you go in and out of one of those little things, then well, that invisible wall didn't respawn. I swear some invisible walls respawn. They probably respawn because of the mini dungeon. Anyway, that's kind of annoying. But it's not that annoying. So I decided recently that I might be... Oh gosh, I can't get out. That I might be kind of interested in getting a N64 emulator and playing Banjo Dreamy. I might not do that, but I might be kind of interested in it, so I'm just putting that out there. I love Banjo-Kazooie, but I recently decided that I'm probably not going to get my N64 out and play for... I don't know. I don't want to say for forever, but I don't it's just not working that well anymore. I kind of talked about that. So as much as I love Banjo-Kazooie, you know, Banjo-Kazooie, it would definitely be a game that I would love revisiting because I just love that game so much. I wanted to do that on my channel for a long time, but now I kind of feel indifferent about it because, like, I'm like, yeah, and there's enough people doing LPs of Banjo-Kazooie, and there's a lot of games that I could do LPs of that not many people are doing. Like this game. I mean, I'm sure some people are doing this game, but the point is that probably more people have done Banjo-Kazooie than have done this game. But anyway, probably not many people have done Banjo Dreamy because it's a hack and people probably don't know that it exists. So, I don't know, that might be fun. Also, my throat's getting tired. Quickly, help me, send water. I was considering bringing water. Nah, that gets into the whole thing. Oh, I'm recording these videos in my neighbor's downstairs apartment. My neighbors are still not back. They're probably not going to be back until the COVID situation settles down. So let's see if we can... No, don't die. Okay, that was interesting. Just a few of those shots missed me, so... We're still not done with this video, but the day number 3 or whatever it is running out quickly. That was a quick day number 3, but it honestly goes by way too quickly when you're in Miradmoore because this level is so freaking slow. It's just... so slow. Which it's slightly less... Oh, I died. It's slightly less slow if you're just playing this game casually, but if I have to think of what to talk about, it's just like, oh my gosh. What the heck? No, I don't know. What the heck, man? I went out for a walk, a long walk yesterday, and I went to the bike path, and there are like people walking on the bike path, and it quickly became too crowded. Also, at some point during that walk yesterday, I stepped in some dog schmutz, so I was like, oh no, I don't want to... I just realized I stepped in dog schmutz, and it smells bad, so... That's so funny, just like... Do people usually clean off their shoes with like an old toothbrush? That's just funny to me. I mean, of course it's funny. It's like, oh, toothbrush, you can't brush your teeth with that. You just cleaned off your shoe with it and then got manure on it. And then you start quoting that stupid Seinfeld episode about manure. It's like, it's actually a very positive thing. You take nur, which is not a bad thing, and then you add ma in front of it. Okay, no, I don't actually watch that much Seinfeld, but that was one particular episode that I went to my friend's house and he had Seinfeld, which is a great show. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just can't commentate. I can't do anything. Except I can play video games and veg out, and I'm supposed to be working on school, and I'm playing video games and vegging out, which, like, I'm not irresponsible. I'm not staying up all night playing video games, but I don't know. Am I irresponsible by doing this? I feel like I have, like, this obligation to this channel to, like... It's not even that, like, I care about, like, fans, because I know that I don't have, like, real fans. No, I don't know. But it's just like I feel like a compulsion to finish these games on this channel. And because every time I finish a game, then I can start a new one. And every time I finish a game, then I can start a new one. It's kind of like a cycle. So, yeah, BioBeta is at a shockingly low level. A startlingly low level. But we can fix that. I just thought of that scene at the very end of Space Station Silicon Valley where you go to, what is it? Is it like the center? It's like the center of the space station. And then there's like that brain in a tank. And he's like, Evo, I want your body! With my brain in your body, we could rule the stars. It's very funny. But that brain in a tank reminds me of this random freaking Scholastic like PC game that my school had on one of its computers. And like, I thought it was a very interesting game. And I want to say it had something about, like, brains and tanks, but, like, I can never remember. I also remember that in my elementary school we had those games where, like, we had a learn to type game, and it was like you're shooting asteroids by typing. Ah, man, that reminds me, because, like, I always thought that, like, typing games were kind of a fun idea. So I used to, like, when I lived in the dorms at my college, and I would kind of go and like casually hang out with other dudes in the dorms, and this one guy, it was playing Epistory Typing Chronicles, and I was like, oh, that looks like a really interesting kind of like fun typing game. So I had that on my Steam wish list for a while. Yeah, it's not a super cheap game, but I understand that there's people who are not like me and who spend like $40 on Steam games, which I think it's ridiculous, but like CSGO and whatever. Ugh. I get so tired of like people who I'm friends with in real life. Then I see them like, it's like so-and-so is now playing CSGO. It's like, why do you play these stupid games? I'm sorry that I'm like such a like cultural prig and that I don't like games that are other than the games that I play, but it's just like I can't see the point of CSGO. It's like, oh yeah, it's fun. You shoot people and you have like online chat and like, no, I have friends that are like, you know, they go to competitions and they play CSGO. It's like, whatever. Anyway, I was on a very confused rant before that about typing games and Space Station Silicon Valley, so that's fun. So, night cycle is about to end soon, so let's just enjoy the stars. Oh, and these Space Invaders remind me of Tipping Point, which is a game that I hope I do on my channel. Maybe not in the next few LPs, but hopefully I do it. So, thank you, Scott Cawthon, for making this beautiful game. Thank you, my beautiful viewers, for watching and for your support, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay quarantined or whatever. If you're from the future and you're not quarantined, then good job.